They felt Ethan vanish before they knew he had left. Not through words. Not through ships departing. But through the sudden absence in the force, like a star going out without exploding. Silver sat beside Bryson in the cockpit, blood soaked into the bandages around Bryson's ribs, the ship jumping into hyperspace in uneven pulses. "Slow it down," Bryson whispered, "you're shaking." Silver didn't answer. He was listening. Searching. Calling. "Ethan." Nothing answered back. Far beyond Imperial charts, beyond Jedi records, beyond even Sith relic maps, Ethan stood alone on the bridge of an ancient vessel drifting through black space. He had crossed the outer rim. Then kept going. The stars outside were wrong, too distant, too quiet. Ethan closed his eyes and felt the galaxy behind him burning. Vader rising. The Jedi dying. Bryson broken. Silver bleeding. "If I stay," he whispered, "I'll lead them to you." He shut down the nav beacons, wiped his identity from hyperspace logs, and let the ship fall into the dark between systems. Not dead. Just gone. Forever, as far as the galaxy was concerned. Silver's ship tore out of hyperspace above Bryson's world, alarms screaming as damaged systems struggled to hold together. The village came into view, lights still burning, walls still standing. Bryson exhaled weakly, "They're safe." Silver landed hard, ramp slamming down as villagers rushed forward. Clanker rolled out first, beeping frantically. Silver carried Bryson himself. Not with the Force. With his arms. They laid Bryson in the same room where he had once almost died under Malachor. History looping. Silver knelt beside him as healers worked, hands glowing faintly with the Force. "You should have killed him," Bryson murmured. Silver shook his head. "No, if I had, we wouldn't be here now." Bryson smiled faintly. "That's not comforting." Silver's voice broke, "Neither is losing Ethan." The room fell silent. No one said his name after that. Because saying it hurt too much. Days passed. Bryson lived, but the wound left something deeper than scars. His connection to the Force felt thinner, not weaker. Just quieter. Like something inside him had chosen to rest. Silver stood at the edge of the village each night, staring at the stars Ethan had disappeared into. "He always ran toward the fire," Silver said softly. "This time he ran away from it." Bryson joined him, leaning on a staff instead of his saber. "Maybe that's how he saves us," Bryson said, "by not being here when they come." Silver closed his eyes. For the first time since becoming a Jedi, he let someone go. 3 weeks was all it took for Bryson to stand again. Not whole. Not the same. But alive. The wound Vader gave him had healed into a thin silver scar across his side, one that ached whenever the Force stirred too strongly. He no longer reached for power the way he used to, now he listened first. That instinct saved them. It was early morning when the clouds split. Not storms. Ships. Dozens of them, Imperial destroyers cutting through the atmosphere like knives through skin. Dropships followed, black and endless, blotting out the sun. Silver felt it instantly. He's here. The village alarms never had time to finish sounding. Vader's presence hit the world like gravity doubling. Every Force-sensitive villager dropped to their knees. Children cried, even the air felt heavy. Bryson looked up at the sky and didn't ignite his saber. He turned to Silver instead. "We don't win this." Silver nodded. "We never were meant to." Vader's voice echoed across the village through Imperial transmitters. "Bryson Voss, Silver Voss, surrender and no one else suffers." Silver laughed bitterly. He really believes that. Bryson looked at the villagers, farmers, mechanics, children who had never known anything but this fragile peace. "We leave," Bryson said, "all of us." Silver hesitated. "We only have one long-range ship." Bryson met his eyes. "Then we make it enough." The evacuation was chaos. Families grabbed what they could carry. Clanker rolled back and forth, guiding people toward the landing fields. Villagers who once held tools now carried blasters and makeshift weapons, forming lines to protect the children. Imperial troops began landing at the far edge of the valley. Too many. Silver stayed at the rear, golden saber ignited, not to fight but to delay. He deflected shots, collapsed rock paths, blinded scanners with bursts of the Force. Bryson stayed with the people. Not as a warrior. As a leader. "Keep moving," he shouted, "no one gets left behind." A transport exploded in the distance. Vader's ship descended like a shadow falling sideways. Silver felt him. Close. Too close. The final ship lifted off with the engines screaming in protest. Hundreds of villagers packed inside, standing shoulder to shoulder, silent with fear. Bryson stood at the viewport. His farm burned below. The fields where he had learned to live again were already swallowed by smoke and marching black armor. Silver joined him. "You okay?" Silver asked quietly. Bryson didn't answer for a long time. "Then I thought if I built something small enough, the galaxy wouldn't notice." Silver's voice was tired. The galaxy always notices light. Behind them, hyperspace coordinates flickered, uncharted systems, dead stars anywhere but here. The ship jumped. Stars stretched into lines, then snapped back into silence. A new world appeared on the scanners, blue oceans, scattered continents, no known imperial presence. Untouched. Empty. Silver let out a slow breath. "We can start here." Bryson closed his eyes. No Jedi Order. No Sith. No Empire. Just people. Not a village this time, Bryson said, a world. The ship descended toward the unknown. Behind them, Vader stood in the ashes of an empty town, staring at the sky where they had vanished. He did not rage. He did not shout. He simply said, "Run." Because now he knew something important. They weren't trying to defeat him anymore. They were trying to outlive him.